Okay, hello, I'm Sabina and welcome to my video series, I guess. I'm currently a master's student in Ontario, Canada, and I have 2 more semesters, both of which can be completed online. So I kind of thought to myself, why stay in Ontario and pay rent when I can go elsewhere and experience something new? So with that, I decided to go to Italy. I booked a one-way flight and some accommodations, and I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm super excited. I'm also quite nervous. About a month in, my best friend is coming to meet me, which is gonna be really fun. And I think this is quite like a monumental thing for me in my life right now. I've kind of been struggling with the idea that a lot of my life decisions have been to please other people, and I kind of want to just start doing things for myself. And so while there's no true goal or outcome I'm hoping to achieve through this trip, it's just something that I want to experience. I want to travel, I want to go away, I want to experience new culture, I want to eat as much food as I can, and I want to make this video series. That's something that is really important to me, and I know could have easily been pushed to the side, and I could have easily stayed where I was, but this was something that was constantly in the back of my mind, and I just decided to take the jump. And I know it may not seem that crazy, go to Europe, everyone does it, but for me, it's a big deal, especially to go alone. Yeah, and just stick to something that I actually want to do. I'm just looking to experience something new, to be in a new place alone, and to kind of sit with that and just experience what that's like for me to, be alone in a new place where I don't speak the language, but also just make the most out of it. My plan right now is to make a video every week and just document the journey. Nothing specific planned, just documenting my experience, what's going on, updates on how I'm feeling, and that's pretty much it. With that, I'm leaving tomorrow and I'll see you soon. So I'm here in my Airbnb in Italy. I just got here maybe 20 minutes ago. It's almost 9 o'clock, which means it's like 3 p.m. in Toronto or Ontario. And I left to come here, or I got to the airport yesterday at 6 p.m. So it's been almost an entire day of travel, and I'm so relieved to be here. And I'm so exhausted. I wanted to give an update on my journey today. I flew into London, then I took a connecting flight to Italy, then I took 2 trains, and I was supposed to take a bus to get to my final destination, but I missed it by 1 minute, and the next one wasn't gonna come for 2 hours. So I spent 30 euros on a 15-minute cab drive. What are you gonna do, Did they rip me off because I was speaking English? Yeah, probably, but I honestly did not give it because I am so tired. But overall, it was a good travel day. Very little anxiety traveling alone, surprisingly. Finding my Airbnb was fine, the instructions were good. This town that I'm in is completely dead. I arrived at around 8:30, dead, no one on the streets, but it is so beautiful. I'm right on the water, and I'm so excited to wake up tomorrow and explore. Good morning. It's 4:54 a.m. The jet lag, man. I woke up at 2, fell back asleep, woke up again at 4, and I made the mistake of checking my phone. That's always a bad idea. Once you go on your phone, you can't go back to sleep. I don't make the rules. Anyway, I'm just gonna read and eat my fish crackers until the sun comes up. First things on the agenda today once it's a reasonable time, is go back into the closest city and buy a SIM card for my phone and grocery shop because I need food and I'm starving, and this is all I have all the way from Canada. Okay, I went grocery shopping. That was the first order of business today, and I walked around the town for a very short amount of time for the first time, and I love it. It's so quiet and just so beautiful, but it is the off season. Oh, I just touched the stove of this touristy kind of like beach town, but because I'm here in March, it's super quiet and just so peaceful, and yeah, I love it. Anyway, let me show you what I got from the grocery store and then let's make lunch. Arugula, bread, Nutella, duh, extra virgin olive oil, peanut butter, garlic, apples, bananas, 2 heirloom tomatoes, this beautiful looking pesto. Look at the color, it's so green. Dried figs, a little pack of prosciutto cotto, regular prosciutto. Lastly, a pack of penne. Excuse the dark lighting. I didn't realize when I booked this place that there's like very little natural light. If I shut all the lights off, it looks like it's nighttime. There are windows, but it's in like a very narrow street, so yeah, there's no sun, which I'm not used to. Guess that's what happens when you're in a densely populated country. Anyway, it was lovely to walk to the grocery store and just like that lifestyle in general, like a little grocery store every 200 meters or less, just grabbing what you need for the day. I don't know, I love that. That's something that I can't do at home and I really love. Anyway, I'm about to eat the most childish meal. I have an espresso, untoasted white bread because there's no toaster and I'm too lazy to toast it in the oven or the pan because I'm hungry, and I just honestly want to try this peanut butter and Nutella. Ugh, I love this little glass. I would keep this afterwards if I lived here as a drinking glass. Oh, it's so hard. Why? That's bizarre. Yeah, this is not going how I wanted. I love Nutella. It is a breakfast food, okay? People say Nutella is a dessert. No, it's certainly a breakfast food. If you eat Nutella for breakfast, you will be a nicer person. This was the only peanut butter they had. Like, they only sold one kind of peanut butter, but there was like 7,000 different kinds of chocolate hazelnut spreads. So, okay, let's try. This bread's kind of stale. They had like bread that they definitely baked there that looked much better than the packaged stuff, but there was no one at the counter. And then when I did see someone, I didn't know how to be like, hi, can I get some bread? So I just panicked and bought this. And I'm regretting it. Anyway, I'm gonna eat and then go back up and get my SIM card. Hello, I'm back from my little excursion into the city today. I got my SIM card and the store was in a mall, and so I was walking around the mall a little bit and I saw this massive grocery store and I love grocery stores. Something about me. So I just went in to look, and I obviously ended up buying as much stuff as I could carry home with me on my 30-minute bus ride. And this grocery store was awesome. It was the size of like a Walmart. It was huge. So I got some cereal by Nuna. Amelia used to always eat Missouri cookies. I got a new loaf of bread because the last one I got was kind of stale and not very good. And this one, you know it's fresh just by the way it smells. Then I got what I think is almond milk, peach jam. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but like it just like looks like thick and chunky. And I'm gonna make a PB&J tomorrow, which is like so not Italian, but whatever. 2 yogurts. Oh my god, the meat here was amazing. All the cold cuts and everything. I got salami, favorite cold cut, and some more prosciutto. It looks so good. The last thing I bought was just some strawberries, and they're so freaking adorable. There's no GMO anywhere in Italy because it's illegal, I'm pretty sure, in the EU. So all the fruits are so much tinier than what I'm used to, and like they don't all look symmetrical and perfect, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is what food is supposed to look like. So this is definitely the best pesto I've ever had from a store. It's so good. It's like super simple, cheap dinner, but I would eat this every single day. Good morning. I couldn't sleep. It's like 6:50 a.m. and I'm gonna get ready and go on a run. Sight check. This hair. Finding hairstyles to run in is honestly challenging, especially when you're like growing out curtain bangs and nothing will stay up. Oh my god, it's warm. Can you even get a good look at this? It's literally just a little dough ball covered in olive oil, and it's so soft. Mmm. Why is that so good? It's literally just dough. Oh my god. Oh wait. I was gonna say that and eat it with my prosciutto that I bought yesterday. But I forgot. And then, okay. Wait. And I got a piece of like pesto cheese focaccia, but she like cut it and folded it. Also, I'm in the province Liguria, and that's where pesto originated. So I was like, obviously I have to get the pesto flat focaccia pizza situation. Oh my god, let's try. It's so good. I was just in Florida for 2 weeks with my grandparents because they live there, who are very much Italian. And I was essentially eating these foods every day. but I don't know, like it never gets old to me. It's too good. I just want to like lie in a bed of focaccia. Like I want my mattress to be a giant focaccia, not to eat, just because it's so warm and everything tastes better here. I don't know. I don't even know how much I paid. I like black out when I go into these food stores. I don't even like ask or check how much anything costs. And I'm just like tapping my card. Like, I think a big reason why I came here that I'm just now realizing is that I knew subconsciously that even if I felt lonely or sad or any like negative emotion, I guess, I knew I would always have food to kind of bring me back and to make me happy. Yeah, like it's hard for me to be sad in a place when I'm surrounded by like delicious food, and food has never not made me happier. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I'm still recording. Yes, you are inside of my fridge. I couldn't find a better resting place that has decent lighting, so the fridge it is. I'm gonna go attempt to find somewhere to eat right now. It's like 7:30 right now, and restaurants open for dinner at like 7 or 7:30 around here. So I'm gonna go try to find something. I have yet to eat like a proper sit-down meal since being here, and it's been like 4 days. So I'm gonna go try to find something, and I feel like a large part of the reason why I haven't gone to eat yet may sound silly, but I'm just like nervous to eat alone, I think. And every time I walk past restaurants, it's always like large groups of people like drinking and just like having a good time, and I'm like embarrassed or I guess intimidated to go into like an environment like that and like be alone. So I'd prefer to find like a smaller restaurant that has like single tables where I can just like, you know, eat alone in peace and like write in my journal or something. But I haven't found that, so I'm gonna go look. Wish me luck. I wrote in my journal like a bunch when I was there, and I feel like writing in a journal is like such a good crutch, or not even a crutch, it's just like a fun thing to do if you're somewhere alone, especially if you're eating alone and you're kind of like new to eating alone in public. I recently was like reading this collection of short stories by Sylvia Plath, and there was this like long introductory chapter that was written by somebody else, I guess like one of her editors or something like that, and he was basically like giving a miniature like biography about Sylvia Plath and about, I guess, like where this collection of stories and like journal entries came from, and I guess her different methods of writing, and talked a lot about like how descriptive she was as a writer and how it was one of her dreams to be like a travel journalist. And so she would go and she would write really detailed descriptions of everything she was experiencing. And when I mean like really descriptive, I mean like really descriptive, saying, you know, the exact color and texture of everything that she was seeing and giving exact comparisons to like the time period and what that reminded her of and what that made her feel. And so I guess that kind of inspired me to kind of do the same thing. I was like, you know what, when I go out to eat, instead of like scrolling on my phone, why don't I just like describe my experience, like my visual, my auditory, yeah, just my entire sensory experience, especially if I'm eating. That's what I did, and like I had a good time doing that, and I'm excited to continue doing this. I'm just like super happy with that experience, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my night editing this video.